Alright, you guys, welcome back to another video. Today I was out here in the desert trying to get void hearts. The void hearts, I need to upgrade my workbenches so I can move on to adamantite armor. I pretty much have everything else that I need. I just need the void hearts and not really having any luck. I'm killing a lot of nighttime creatures and just not getting any void hearts. I only have one. But while I was out here, I've stumbled upon something else that looks pretty crazy. I just, I often check my map when I'm out here because, obviously the more you move around, the more that you reveal around you. So I've seen this. And this looks like a pretty big structure, and it's over here in the volcanic area, which we've not yet explored in these videos. So I have been over there very briefly for a little bit of time outside of a video, but yeah, we'll go over here and we'll see what this is. Also, I do see something else that looks like a village, and then also these I'm assuming are probably like literal volcanoes. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to figure out how to get over there though. We're probably gonna have to try to like either just straight swim or maybe bridge over possibly. So yeah, I'm gonna mute up and let's go ahead and go on this journey. Oh, really quickly, I'm sorry. I did find out something else recently. If you ever played Sea of Thieves, this will be very familiar to you. But I knew they had the charge attacks where you can hold down the click and do a charge attack with pretty much, any weapon basically. However, what I didn't know was that it does give you a speed boost, and if you time your jump correctly with it, you can get a pretty large speed boost. So I specifically see people doing it with the daggers, so let me just try to show you this. Oh, see, I missed it there. There you go. So that kind of gives you an idea. Sometimes you can get it better if you time the jump perfectly. You can get like a pretty good distance. So you can just change these together and just, get around a lot quicker like that. So just a little tip there in case anybody hasn't figured that out yet. This is pretty interesting. So, wait, what is that? Oh, cobblestone. Wow. So I guess it's just like Minecraft in a way where when the lava touches the water, it creates cobblestone. Maybe only in a certain way though, possibly. I'm not too sure, because it also can create obsidian in Minecraft, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, so you see what I'm doing there? These distances I would normally not be able to jump up and grab the ledge, but if I do this lunge thing and then switch my weapon or tool, then I can grab the ledge. Well, that one I just straight up jumped over it, but... well, I didn't bring any blocks, so I think I'm going to mine some blocks really quickly, just to, in case I want a bridge, I can do that. Wow, look at that. I had perfectly enough blocks to go from there to here. That's crazy. Okay, oh, nice. I apologize if while I was mining those blocks, you guys heard it through my mic as well. I do just sometimes, and well, actually all the time, record these videos with my headset off, so probably not the brightest. Okay, I believe this should be enough to get us over there. I may just try to go straight over and just bypass that altogether, and just go from here straight over. Dude, these chests have some high level items in them. Wow. That's crazy. What did we get again? We got thorium chest piece, cobalt ore, gold. I've never even seen onion bulbs. Wow. This house had no door. Couldn't figure out how to get into here. This is crazy, you guys. You could literally just get a full set of thorium gear here. Armor, weapons, tools, everything. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to remember this if I ever do another playthrough. Like, just freaking come straight here, just run straight here and just loot this place for free. water's green. Wow. Huh. I was kind of hoping there'd be like maybe a boss or something here. On my buddy's world, we came across a town like this before, and in the main building of the town, there was a big bad boss guy. And I mean, he wasn't really tough or anything, like killed him pretty easily, but just kind of interesting. And I spoke about this briefly in the last video, but it just feels like that a lot of the POIs do this, where, you know, it feels like it should really lead to something a bit more. I didn't even realize that axe wasn't damaging him. That's kind of weird. The axe doesn't do any damage. I've never even tried that until now. Yeah, a lot of the POIs just really feel like, I don't know, that they just don't really lead to anything. You know, they just kind of feel pointless, I guess. You know, you just like maybe get a few chests or something, and you know, that's that. Like, they're empty, there's no NPCs, there's no, you know, boss or anything. Now that, in the last video, the skeleton graveyard place, now that was really cool. I ate my words on that one. You know, I said this, and we, you know, eventually got to the end, and there was a boss fight, and it was really cool. We got an exclusive reward at the end. I'm assuming at least that it's exclusive to that place. And that was really cool, but that's really the only instance I've had that happen. Here, unless I'm missing something, I mean, please definitely, like, if you guys know something I don't know about this place, like, definitely comment and let me know. But from what I'm seeing here, I've looted everything, and I don't see any big boss guy. I mean, there was no NPCs at all, first of all, but let alone a big boss battle or anything. But I guess that's it. You know, we're at 25 minutes on this video. I usually like to keep the video at least a half hour under, so I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here. But man, it looks like there's some other stuff we could go check out. Potentially this is maybe another village similar to this one. It looks pretty much the same, but we could check that out. This is kind of odd how there's just like this like blue thing in the middle of this like clearing of the woods. Like, that definitely feels like that's a POI. There's another one right there, another one there. There's also these volcanoes. So we got a lot we can check out here. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see either one of these specifically. Make sure to use your free like and your free subscribe. Thank you for watching.